Hi, this is Dan. Welcome to my channel. In the previous video, I talked about whey protein. Well, now, if you're a beginner, keep watching this one new video because you will find it really interesting. I'm going to guide you through how to organize a workout routine. If you're a beginner and you find yourself wandering around the gym, doing random sets on random machines, random reps, or whatever you feel like doing, you can stop doing that. I'm gonna give you my advice. If I were you, I will start doing compound exercises. What's a compound exercise? A compound exercise, it's a complex movement which involves almost the entire body. It's like a fundamental exercise. For example, is squats and bench presses and pull-ups and deadlifts. These are compound exercises. They are the most important movements, exercises that you have to learn how to do properly, how to execute perfectly, and it takes time. This is why, even though I'm not a fan of the multi-frequency, for a beginner, I would advise multi-frequency. What does it mean? Monofrequency is when you work out one muscle once a week. One muscle, you hit it once, and then you work out that muscle again after 5-7 days or more. Multi-frequency is like to work the same muscle more than once per week. In this case, I'm not gonna go into details in this video because it's supposed to be for beginners. So I'm just saying that it would be important for you to master the basic movements. So, and also for another reason, when you are a beginner, you don't have that muscle control and of flexing and stretching the muscle, feeling the movement and controlling it properly. So it would be useless, in my opinion, for you to do a monofrequency, because even though when you do a couple of sets of bench press, the next day you have the dumps, which are it's pain, but it doesn't mean you've done it properly, because your muscle, you need to educate the muscle to the correct movement, to feel it when you execute the movement correctly. So when you practice, when you exercise with compound exercises, you're going to do it over and over and over again, like 3 times during the week. Okay? So I would say you do a full body. I don't know, whenever you want, but it should be like 3 days a week, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And for example, you can do the first day, which would be Monday, for example. You can start with the squats, and you do like 3 or 4 sets, 10 repetitions with as much weight as you can do, like 10-12 repetitions, but do only from 8 to 10. Don't exaggerate. The important is the movement. Another tip about the squats: go all the way down. Do it without weight if you can't with the weight, or if you think it would be dangerous for you, but practice squatting all the way down, and then add weights. But first, the most important thing is the full squat. Second, bench press. That's for the chest. You can do the flat bench press on a bench like this, for example, with a barbell. And you can do also this, like for example, 3 sets between 8 to 10 repetitions. Then the back. The back, you can do either pull-ups on the bar, or if you can't do that, because generally beginners can't really do push-ups, but give it a try anyway. If you really can't, just do the lat machine. Same thing. Do like three sets between 8 to 10 repetitions. All right, then we go to the next exercise. You can do a military press. What's a military press? Is that one where you sit on a machine or like at the rack. Can be like this, for example, and you do this movement taking either behind or in front of you, but I would do it in front because generally doing it behind your neck, it can be not dangerous, but in long run it might damage your shoulders. So let's play it safe. You're a beginner, you need to learn how to execute perfect movements. I think it's gonna be easier for now in front, to perform it in front. So the military press all the way up and down like this. Also this, do it like 3-4 sets between 8 to 10 repetitions. Don't put a lot of weight. Shoulders are really delicate, so you need to take care of them, because if you start loading so much weight because you think you're gonna grow faster, it's not gonna happen. You're just gonna get like injured in the best case scenario. So don't worry about the weight, just practice the movement correctly, okay? Then what do we have? The biceps with a barbell. That would be perfect. You just take the barbell and flex. That's pretty easy. I mean, I'm going to make another video on how to execute these movements like the best possible way. But if you ask your instructor there, I'm sure he can guide you through this, because for now here I'm just I just want to help you to build a program for like your level, and I think this is a pretty good one. And then another exercise, for example, it could be the one for the triceps as a last exercise. I mean, not the last exercise, but one of the last exercises you can do. Well, since you worked in this routine the triceps so much, because when you do the chest on the bench press, also your triceps work. They flex when you push. And when you do the military press, also the triceps, you see, you flex also the triceps when you do the military press. So let's say they have been stimulated enough. So either on this stage, at this stage you don't do them, or you just do complementary exercise, like the one at the cable that you pull it down, which is pretty easy. Don't put a lot of weight. Important is like flexing the muscle, stretching the muscle. You can do like 2-3 sets, 10-12 repetitions, not more. And then you can do the calves, because the legs are important. That's why we do squats. But the calves are really strong by default. They're such strong muscles, it's impossible to impress them and hit them. And so you have to go, I'm not saying heavy for now, but with frequency and volume. I would do the calves like standing on a specific machine where you load yourself with a burden, a weight, and you lift yourself up with your feet like this, flexing all the way up and stretching all the way down. You can do like 3, 4, 5 sets if you can, let's say from 12 to 15 repetitions, because I told you the calves are really strong, so it's very difficult to stimulate properly. So, and in the end, you can do the abs, like crunches, like 3 sets, 4 sets, 10 to 15 repetitions, and you'll be fine. Well, what else? So we have squats, bench press, military press, pull-ups or lat machine, and then we have the barbell curls, the barbell curls for the biceps, and we have the triceps at the machine with a cable, and we have the calves, and at the end we have the abs. So we work the entire body mostly through compound exercises. The let's say the barbell curls is not really a compound exercise. It's a complementary, and so is the one for the triceps, and so is the one for the calves. But I understand if you just do the real compound exercises, you would not be happy. Bodybuilding is not only compound, is not only strength, is not only fundamental exercises, but also pump. And I know you want to feel the pump. Every bodybuilder wants to feel a good pump after having worked out. So that's why I suggest you do also these 2 exercises, one for the biceps and one for the triceps and the calves, mostly because it's very, very difficult to grow calves, to grow them like decently. Well, I think that's it. You have all it takes to work out properly now. Let me know, I have a question for you. What are you currently doing when you go to the gym, and do you have a program, and what do you think about it? But give it a try my program, and for now that's it for you beginners. I'll see you in the next video, and like, subscribe, and I'll be back.